$1,000 is deposited into Fund X, which earns an annual effective rate of 6%. At the end of each year, the interest earned plus an additional $100 is withdrawn from the fund. At the end of the 10th year, the fund is depleted. The annual withdrawals of interest plus principal are deposited into Fund Y, which earns an annual effective rate of 9%. Calculate the accumulated value of Fund Y at the end of year 10. So you don't have to draw all this when you're doing it yourself, but I just want to show explicitly what's going on. Start off with 1,000, and then the interest earned is that times 0.06, so we get 60. And then we withdraw another 100, and all of that goes into Fund Y, and we now have 900 in Fund X. So it accumulates to 1060, but that $60 that's increased gets paid because it's interest into the other fund. So we're back to 1,000, and then we paid additional 100. So this pattern continues, right, all the way to the end. And so we have a arithmetic annuity. And this is a little bit of the background information you need to know. So in this case, P is going to be 160, and Q is going to be -6. Okay, and I'm going to substitute into the P and Q formula to get the accumulated value right here, the present value, I should say. Okay, the discounted value. Okay, I know we eventually want to get it at year 10 because that's what the problem says, but let's first get it there and then we could easily get it at year 10. Okay, so I'm going to use the P and Q formula. So my P is 160, so I have 160, right? A angle N, which is this. So I have, I'm just write it like this, 160 A angle N. Then I have a -6, A angle N minus, and N is in this case 10. Okay, so all I got to do is find that expression, what that equals. So A angle N at 9% equals, sorry, it should be a 10 right here. Okay, so it's going to be 1 minus 1.09 to the -10 divided by I. The formula is right here, and I is 0.09. So let's put that in the calculator, see what we get. 1 minus 1.09 to the -10 divided by 0.09. This can easily be done in a financial calculator, but I want to show it this way. Okay, so we get 6.42. Okay, so great. So we get 160 times 6.42 minus 6. Denominator is going to be 0.09, right? I again get 6.42 minus, now it's going to be 10. V is going to be, run out of room here. V is going to be 1.09 negative, and then I get to the -10. Okay, great. So let's go ahead and do that. So 6.42 minus 10, 1.09 to the -10 divided by 0.09 times -6. Okay, so all of this becomes minus 146.39. And 160 times 6.42 equals this. Okay, great. So let's subtract it and get what we get. So I get 880.8. Now, this gives me the value right here. So I want to accumulate that 10 periods to get it right here. So I'm going to take that 880 and multiply it by, interest rate is 9%, so 1.09 to the 10th power, okay? And we get 2,085. So you're going to notice that when you're getting started, these diagrams help, and when you practice more and more and more, you're able to think about more in your head, and they're not going to be as necessary.